What's up YouTube, this is Cinerebus coming at you again with another deck profile. I said this deck I was going to do it fairly recently, and it's taken me a while to get all the cards together, and taken me a while to perfect it too, the way that I wanted it built. It turns out that it topped at Palmetto Legends, and this is a very similar build, a couple things differently, a couple of things my take on it, but let's just move right on along. First card is going to be Dark Armed. Dark Armed, if you don't have Dark Armed, don't build the deck. It's really what makes the deck work. It's kind of, how SalvoDAD was so back in the day was so good. This is what makes it so good, is Dark Armed. Another card that's almost just as good as Dark Armed would be Gores. Gores just is the come out of nowhere card. Rape your opponent. Really good card in this deck. Triple Caius. I see a lot of people running only 2 Caius in this deck. They say that 3 kind of hand fucks, or if you don't want to be sacrificing all your stuff, and I disagree full-heartedly. I think Caius is an excellent card in this deck. I especially like his ability to get over annoying cards. He can clear the back row. He can clear Stardust Dragon, anything that's in your way. I think Caius is excellent. And this is what keeps the duel going, is 3 Battle Faders. If their opponent thinks they're going to win, drop Fader, go into Caius. It really stalls, makes the deck slow, makes everyone else play slow to your type of playing. This deck is not a fast deck at all, but is a come out of nowhere underdog for the win deck, and Battle Fader really helps with that. Another card that works really well with Fader is Dimensional Alchemist. It's a 4-star light type beat stick, and you remove from play a card from the top of your deck, and then whenever it's destroyed, it gets removed from play monster from your remove from play, add it back to your hand, and works really good with Battle Fader and Dark Armed, and even Gold Sarcophagus. It works really well. 3 Dekoichi works really well with Caius. If it stays on the field, it's a +1. It draw power. It's fodder for Dark Armed. Plus, it works with the deck's namesake, Black Salvo. This is one of the key cards in the deck here. You don't want more than 2 in the deck. 3 really doesn't help. But you're going to be using Black Salvo to get your Dekoichi back and go into like Black Rose or Scrap Archfiend, something like that, but he's the main card in the deck, plus also he helps build the grave up for Dark Armed. Another 2 stalling cards would be Cyber Valley. This card has got a lot of uses. You have its main effect just to stall, and also you can remove from play cards from your hand, remove from play Valley, and allows you to get a key card back from your graveyard. Also works really well with Mind Control, get rid of their cards and draw 2 cards. So a lot of uses for Cyber Valley. 2 Cyber Dragons. It's light type, and he's a sacrifice for Caius. Also Synchro with Black Salvo, going to 8 stars. Pretty good card. I only like it at 2. I have tried running 3. 3 seems to be a little much. 2 Chaos Sorcerer, we all know what it does. If we could run 3, we'd be running 3. It's just an excellent card. 1 Plague Spreader, and 1 Sangan. This one card can search 90% of the deck. Almost the entire deck can be searched using Sangan. Excellent card. And that's it for the monsters. Going to be moving right into the spells here. 2 Pot of Dualities. I tried using 3. I'd like to get 3 in there, but right now I've opted out of just using 2 Pot of Dualities instead of 3. 2 Book of Moon. 2 MST. 1 Allure. 1 Mind Control. 1 Gold Sarcophagus. I prefer using 2 Gold Sarcophagus. 2 Gold Sarcophagus. It's slow enough that you can definitely use it, and it combos well with Dimensional Alchemist. 1 Dark Hole. 1 Monster Reborn. And 1 Giant Trunade. That's it for the spells. And on to the traps. 2 D Prisons. 2 bottomless, and a torrential. Not that many traps, because you really don't want them in your hand, on the field, because you want gores, be able to drop gores at the opportune moment. You don't want one of them to be in the way. And on to the extra deck. There's really not much for the extra deck. I'm just showing you the key cards for it. You have Black Rose. You probably want 2 or 3 Black Rose. It's really the main key card. If you're synchroing into anything, it's going to be Black Rose. And then if not Black Rose, it would be Scrap Archfiend. The hit over some heavy hits or go for OTK. Black Rose really is what makes this deck, though. It's your opponent is setting up the entire field, and then you just blow the field. And you do that, you really are going to get a lot of pluses, and you can come out and really hurt them after you drop Rose. Another combo is the Armory Arm Colossal Fighter OTK. This is I've pulled it off a couple of times. It's kind of hard to do, but it's not impossible. So yeah, Colossal Fighter OTK as another key combo that you can do. But like I said, it's mainly just going to be the Black Rose. I want to talk about some tech cards here. One being Gale. I like Gale in this deck. I've tried it several times, and I find Gale to be a very good, not only dark, but its effect is awesome, and it's, you can tune into some interesting synchros with Gale. But I didn't have the room right now, so right now it's just a tech choice. Next one would be Trago. Tragodia is an awesome card too, just like Gores. It can come out of nowhere. You can also pitch cards from your hand to make easy plays with Dark Armed. You can take over their monsters, good for Cyber Valley. There's so many awesome ways you can use Tragodia in this deck that I really want him back in there. And the last but not least would be Spirit Reaper. Spirit Reaper is a really good card because it stalls. It stalls forever. Trying to get rid of Reaper with this deck is almost impossible sometimes. It's searchable by Samgan. When you have cleared their field, it's awesome for attacking their hand. So after a Black Rose, you drop Rose, go into Spirit Reaper. You're doing a lot of damage with Spirit Reaper as far as getting rid of their cards in their hand. Plus, it's 3 stars, so you can synchro into those 6 monsters, 6 stars like Goyo. So it's a really good card. I had it in there for a while, been playing with it, and I like it, but I went for a more sleek, faster version of it and took him out. But that's it for the deck. Rate, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. Like I said, this was similar to the build at Palmetto Legends, and this is definitely a love-hate relationship with this deck. Every time I play it, it seems to be something I hate about it, and then just turn right around and start loving it for that same aspect. So let me know what you think about it. Peace.